Hey there, this is Lori Hardigree, and I'd like to share with you today a Facebook strategy tip. Now, I hear quite often from people that they're concerned about being able to come up with content on the go regularly and consistently to post several times a day on their page, as I've recommended to my clients and students to do. Now, I want to share with you a tip that I use myself and that I've used with my clients that can help alleviate some of that, especially at times when you're really busy. And my travel people here know we're getting ready to go into wave season. So it's one of our busiest seasons all year long with booking. So it's easy to let social media kind of slide by on the wayside. Now, this is a tip that you can use any time of year, but it's especially helpful when you're really busy. What we're going to be doing is taking advantage of the opportunity to leverage past content that you've posted on social media. I'm going to show you a recycling strategy that you can use for your content. Now, I recommend that with recycling, that with this particular strategy, we're going to go back about 6 months in your content. So we're going to be scrolling backwards to find content that we can reuse again, and we're going to be scheduling it as a draft post. Now, by a draft post, I mean that it's sort of waiting on deck. It's if you wanted to use a sports analogy, which I am not typically known for here, they are sort of your pinch hitter posts that they're sitting there and they're waiting to be called off the bench and put into play. So you can call on these posts anytime you need to when you realize that you need something to get scheduled and you just don't have time to generate new content. So the easiest way to do this is to actually go into the photos section of your Facebook page. So that's where I am here for my page. Now we're going to be leveraging this strategy because of for a few reasons here. We're going to take advantage of the fact that Facebook doesn't show your post to every fan. So just because you posted it once doesn't mean that they actually saw it. If you posted it at 10 a.m. and they're not typically on until the evenings, they're not likely to see it anyway. And even if they were on at 10:01, they might not be one of the fans that Facebook chose to show that post to. So the chances are that for any given person, they probably didn't see your post when it came around the first time, right? The other thing that we're leveraging is the fact that even if they did see it, it's 6 months old and there's so much content that goes by on social media, they're not really all that likely to remember it. And if they do remember it, it's probably because they liked it and they won't mind seeing it again. So let me show you how to do this. I just did this exact strategy for one of my clients, and in an hour and 15 minutes, I was able to schedule 100 draft posts for her. Now, that is a month's worth of content if she really needed it. She could go in and activate that content in seconds. So let me show you how to do this. You're going to go into the photos section of your page, and I want you to scroll back through the photos until you get to something about 6 months old. Now, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll just go ahead and pull this up here. Click on any photo to open the full-size photo viewer here, and it'll show you the date that you posted it right here over on the side, so you can access that at any time. Now I want you to pull this up and look at the photo and ask yourself if it is evergreen content. And by evergreen content, I mean, can you repost this same photo again over and over and over again and have it still make sense every time it shows up in the newsfeed? Now this obviously is a Christmas photo, so I wouldn't want to recycle this and have it show up in March. So this is not a good photo to use. So we'll just go ahead and click the arrows to go to the next one. Now this is obviously good evergreen content. It's a business strategy quote from Richard Branson. Great content to use anytime. So all I need to do is download this photo. Now I can do that either through the options section right here and choose download, or I can just right click on the photo and choose save image as. And I'm going to go ahead and save it as Branson quote and click save. Now the next thing I need to do is highlight the text that I included here, copy it, and I'm just going to use my keyboard shortcut here to copy it. Oops. Then I have a new tab open here on my computer to my Facebook page. There we go. And I open up a new tab so I don't have to scroll back and forth through all those photos again. Now I'm going to paste the content that I used and attach the photo. Branson quote right there. Click open. And now it's going to upload that photo. And then rather than coming over here and scheduling the post, I'm going to choose from the drop-down list here to save it as a draft. Now, once I've saved it as a draft, it's going to come here and tell me that I have 3 drafts saved. So click See Draft there, and you'll see that it's added to this queue here in drafts. Now they'll stay here in drafts for as long as I leave them. And you'll see the explanation here. You can review, edit, and publish posts created by the people who manage the page. So if I realize that I'm planning on going out of town and I've been really busy tying up loose ends, maybe I'm out running errands and I realize I forgot to schedule Facebook content for the day, I can just come in here to the draft folder, open up the post, check it out, see if there's anything I want to change. Now I could change the photo, I could change the text, anything like that. But then I just have to come down here and choose post. And if I wanted to go ahead and schedule for the whole day, I can choose schedule post on 2 more, get those scheduled, and I am done. I've recycled content and kept fresh stuff showing up on my Facebook page over and over again. You've continually added new fans, right? So there's new people to see it. People probably won't remember if they saw it before, and even if they did, it's 6 months ago. So this is the perfect strategy to get some content loaded here in drafts for you. You can go in and launch them from your computer like this, or from the Pages app on your phone. Just search for the app called Pages. It's for management of a business Facebook page. You can launch your draft post from there as well. So I want you to set a goal to go ahead and before January 1st, schedule 25 to 30 draft posts that you have waiting on deck there to be able to pull up and launch at any time. Another strategy might be that you've decided that for your 3 posts a day, you're going to post 1 recycled post every day. So then as you go through these photos, all you have to do is ask yourself, is it evergreen content? And if yes, schedule 1, then the next one you save as a draft. Then schedule 1 and save the next one as a draft. And go through, and it will make creating your content that much faster and easier. So I hope you found this helpful. And as we go into 2015 here, I want to wish you Happy New Year and tell you that I hope that it is the best year yet for you, for your family, and for your business. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.